welcome to this video where we go up the Dart all the way to Totnes. So yeah, squirrel doing very strange things and eventually get to sail across the channel in a really decent breeze. So please enjoy, have a cup of tea, cup of coffee, perhaps even a couple of biscuits this time, and enjoy the video. Thank you for taking a look. Yes, would you believe it? You are watching a squirrel swim across the river. Isn't that amazing? Small little teeny weeny furry squirrel. Big old swim that for the squirrel. I did, I would say I bumped into a river policeman, but I didn't bump into him, but I hailed his attention. Um, and he actually says they do swim across, I don't know about regularly, but they do swim, can be seen swimming across the river. Absolutely amazing. Poor little thing. And then, lo and behold, loads of people swimming down the Dart River from Totnes to somewhere down the river, not sure where. But I made sure I kept well and truly out the way. Didn't want to go running anyone over. That would spoil the swim and spoil my trip up the river. Well, that was a really lovely little trip up the River Dart in the dinghy, all the way to Totnes, and stopped off at the Totnes Boating Association, who were friendly and helpful, directed me so I could go and get some more petrol for the dinghy, and then had a trundle back down the river, made it back down, where I treated myself to ice cream, and yeah, it was a lovely day. Then after my trip up the river, I went ashore and spent the evening ashore. Found this lovely dinghy. I thought it was really nice shape. If anybody knows what sort of design of dinghy it is, I'd love to know. I like the chine at the turn of the bilge, and thought it might make a good basis for a design for to make a dinghy to bolt in half. So then I went ashore, had a delicious lobster supper, and I made a friend. Isn't he cute? I don't know if it was the food on the plate or not, but it was nice to have a friend. Hi, thanks for watching my dad's video. He tells me that if you like and subscribe, he'll give me treats. So thank you. Well, what's the time now? It's 5:30 in the morning, Sunday. All ready to go outside into that wild weather. I probably will put my life jacket on because it's dark. And yeah, so check the shipping forecast, check the Jersey forecast, and yeah, northwest to west, 4 to 6. So should be a good run home. Fingers crossed. I think we deserve a bit of sailing. Excellent. Okay, wish me luck. it was lovely. The Dolphins stayed for nearly an hour and kept me entertained, and it was just lovely to see them. But then, no sooner had they arrived than they were gone out into the big blue yonder. No idea what sort of dolphins they were. If anybody does know what they are, I would be very interested to know. Well, the wind has just dropped very slightly, but it's made the rock and roll a bit more. But we're approaching the shipping lanes, and yeah, just need to sort of get organised and ready to think about looking out for ships and stuff. So I am actually just making myself a cup of tea, and I'm just in the process of a bacon sarnie, of course. Get down without getting cooped up. Aha. On gluten-free bacon sarnie coming up. Not healthy. Well, change of plan. Where I've been sort of running either side, well, mostly on starboard tack, just very slightly on the dead run. We've ended up not quite where I want to be for getting around the north of Guernsey. So our whole change of plan, like it's good breeze tomorrow, which is a kind of a shame, but because I wanted to give it a go, but it is talking like 7. Well, and plus the tide's all wrong. It means getting up either stupid o'clock in the morning, which when you've got in late isn't great. Plus you've paid then a whole night's fees at Guernsey and they're charging a fortune. So change of plan is to go straight to Jersey, and feel a bit disappointed from that because then I'll leave them not even away for a week, but it's going to be windy tomorrow and sailing is like that. Better to get home and get on with some stuff than sit around and twiddle your thumbs. And that also it makes the meet I can just come around 10 degrees, which hopefully will put some more wind in the sails. I think I'm then going to pop the main up as well and down to what 15 knots now from 21 to 25. Yeah, so that's what we've done, and that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, let's hold on to a tossy-turny deck and get flappy sails. So that's my change of plan. So that's the new plan. The previous plan was to end up here somewhere, but you can see I'm still too far down with the tide turning. It's going to turn and start heading southeast, southwest. So I don't want to be pushing the out again. Yeah, so just got out of the south Guernsey. It'll be a little bit late on the tide, but this needs push a little bit of tide. The last bit down here, but we should get a reasonable-ish cross tide, semi tide, whatever you want to say. But we'll see how it goes. That's just more like it. So we've got the main up. Breeze has come back up a little bit, it's about 18 knots now. So we're not wobbling around quite so much, which is much nicer. Gives a little slap every now and then. You can live with that. I'm in between the shipping lanes at the moment. So we've got the eastbound we're heading towards. We've just been through the westbound, and we've got a ship going across over the taking. Let me show you that. That's where we've sort of been through. I'm heading west. There's one coming round. Follow down, turn round. They're going to go behind us. Always that horrid moment to move straight on. Yes, that's all. Shows up we've got a big car carrier. Even with AIS, I still like to go back to the old hand bearing compass, check for the steady bearing. That's what I was trying to show in that photo. Yeah, AIS is good for seeing your way around the ships, and definitely helps with the radar and those sorts of things. Still recommend being careful around the ships, and they're big old boys. Now this is sailing. Good breeze off the wind, a little bit too off the wind, but we're 95% there. Look at this. One of 8.1, which is pretty good for an old cruising girl like this. Oh, 8.03. was a cracking sail across the channel, lovely breeze. I didn't even make the boat too messy, and we covered a good distance and good speeds, and yeah, it was good and made good use of the rig. It's taken a while to learn to use the catch rig, but it works well. So yeah, it was really good. I just wanted to finish up by saying a little bit about crossing the shipping lanes. I'm no pro skipper, but I have crossed the channel a few times, and I sort of showed me sort of our AIS screenshots going sort of what looks like quite close to ships, but they are actually a few miles away, and yeah, so it gives you time to react and assess the situation. Um, Takeouts, if you're perhaps new to it, is, well, be careful. They are big. The other thing to take into account is the fact that they're perhaps travelling 3-4 times the speed a small boat is. So the ones further around are sometimes the ones that cause more of a headache. Look for small changes. The ships, if they are going to give way, which they haven't, in shipping lanes, they you can't expect that. Sometimes they'll make very small adjustments, but you can, if you pay attention, observe it happening. But yeah, I don't think it's something to be sort of overly worried about. Certainly something to be careful about. But yeah, if you've not crossed the channel before and you're contemplating it, yeah, give it a go. Obviously daytime's better than nighttime. I do at nighttime. We'll also put the radar on, so I can plot them on the radar. Take care. Next time on The Boat Mad, after a few days at home doing those jobs that we have to do, head out to Lazardria. I can't remember what the sail there was like, but I think it was okay. Have to have a look at the video clips. Have a lovely day messing around in the dinghy, cross paths with Medallia again, and motor back in absolutely flat calm. Watching the windmills not turning. So we'll see you there. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and please leave some comments. I'd love to sort of just improve things, make things better, make things more watchable. Take care. See you again soon. Hi, thanks for watching my dad's video. He tells me that if you like and subscribe, he'll give me treats. So thank you.